throw caught out wide by Judy.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
A first carry now. This is Williams.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and weighing in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
Hey, alert.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There's a hush indeed.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hurts.
And that's going to be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And room there to work it inside the 25.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Here's Swift.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
DeAndre Swift
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Eagles 14, Broncos nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 3rd and 5.
Third down and 5.
To throw is Wilson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 31.
The give is to McLaughlin. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson.
Short throw caught by Dulcich.
Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
In motion right goes Sutton.
Let's go double count right here, double count.
They go play action now. Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 64 yards.
And the Broncos are back within a score.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What, 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
2nd and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. 57 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Hurts. That is caught. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And an Eagle first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
He's across midfield.
2nd down and 3.
7-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Complete to Zacchaeus. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First down, Philadelphia.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Hurts to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown.
as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. That's going to be caught by Judy. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Getting a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And the Broncos, first down. 47-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
On the handoff, McLaughlin. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Open man, he completes it to Judy. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Play action, it's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Lutz good on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
76 yards on the ground here for Swift, and he's got a 1st down as well.
1st down, Eagles.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
63.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Hang up a man that time and end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
Back to the running game with Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
At this point in the 2nd half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Play action. Now Wilson.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. He's still barreling through. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And his throw is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Smith catches left side. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
From the gun, here's Swift.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
They'll set up a throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow give the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
At their own 18-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Wilson on second down. Flushed out right.
Finding Sutton.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Here now, third down.
Throwing now is Wilson. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Wilson.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And now a tough spot here. This is third and 10.
Here's Wilson.
Able to find Mims. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Wilson to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
Here's Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. We knew this